Welcome back to everyone's favorite music news show, Indie Rockers Ball.
Looks like we did so well last week that they asked for us to host again, huh?
Well, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'd say.
Let's get started. On February 26th, Cavetown released a simple but enchanting cover of the song Paul. Originally released by the band Big Thief on their album Masterpiece back in 2016, Cavetown opts for a slightly more subdued interpretation, choosing to highlight the song's themes of lonesome disconnect with simple guitars, a notable lack of percussion, and solo vocals instead of the duetted approach of the original. Personally, I find that Cavetown has a knack for drawing on the raw, stripped-back emotions behind any song he performs, whether it be a cover or an original, and he certainly didn't fail to live up to that standard on this track.
A German radio DJ faces immense backlash from one of the largest musical fan bases in the world, K-pop's BTS Army, after making comments comparing the group to the coronavirus. Earlier last week, Matthias Matuszek was on air reviewing the Korean band's cover of Fix You by Coldplay, saying they are a virus for which I'm hopeful a vaccine will be available for soon. The band's army of fans quickly spread his comments across social media and criticized him for racist comments, especially during a pandemic where anti-Asian stigmas are being amplified against the worldwide Asian community. Matuszek's decisions have forced him to speak up about his words, saying he had no intention to hurt the feelings of BTS fans. Many are not accepting any apologies from Matuszek because of the reach of his radio platform, as well as openly feeding into the growing anti-Asian climate that the Asian community is facing, regardless of his original intentions because of hurtful and unnecessary stereotypes that overshadowed his words. Artists such as Halsey, Lauv, and Max have spoken out against Matuszek's comments and racism to educate their fans across social media.
You know, BTS fans can be kinda wild in general.
Hey now, you better be careful. They're gonna come for us next.
Yikes, you're right. Not trying to get IRB canceled.
Sorry, BTS Army.
Cut to music lesson. Hurry, before we get canceled!
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Music Lesson. This week I am going to be teaching you Adam's Song by Blink-182. So it's going to be all in full step down tuning. So it's going to be D and N with D. So, all right, so we're going to start. Like I said, it's going to be on full step down tuning. So it's going to be D to D instead of E to E. So it's going to start off like this. You're going to do the pattern that plays in between the chorus and the verses. So it's going to be pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A and the ring finger on the 4th fret of the D. So it's going to be 2, 4, and then open on the D. So it's going to go like this. Do that twice. So it's, and then it's going to be open on the A. So it's going to be same thing. And then it's going to be pointer on the 3rd of the E. So it's going to be. And then the only difference with the last part is it's going to be open on the high E, so it's then 3rd again on the E. So that again is just. Does that twice, and then it gets into the verse, and the first 2 verses are pretty much exactly the same. So it's all going to be palm muted power chords or bar chords, whichever. I like doing power chords. So it's going to be a power chord where it's going to be your pointer on the 5th of the A. So it's going to be, it's going to be pointer on the 3rd of the high E. So it's going to be, then pointer on the 2nd fret of the A. So, and then back to the 3rd of the high E. You did that 4 times, so all it's going to be is. It's going to do that 4 times. So after the 4th time, it's going to be another pattern, and it's half going to be the same as it was during that open part. So it's going to be like this. So it's going to be holding the same position. It's like a bar chord position, where you're pointer on the 5th of the A, and it's going to go 5th A. Ring on the 7th of the D, and then open G. So it's going to be, then you just slide it up too. So it's going to be, and then hold that, slide it back down to where it's 2, 4, and then pull off. So, and then it's going to be 3rd of the high E. So. So that again, that does that twice, so it's just. That's also the same the second time around, but the difference is that at the end, instead of going, and it's gonna be third, and then the pull off on the fourth, it's gonna be the second of the D. So instead of, it's gonna be. So that's the only difference. So if you were to play that quickly, like on this after the second verse, it's gonna be this instead. So that'll be the difference. That's pretty much it. And then, all right, so the pre-chorus and the chorus are pretty much the same chords. It changes a little bit. Tom plays it slightly differently every time he plays it, but it's gonna be basically 3 of the same chords you played during the verses. So it's gonna be power chord, pointer fifth on the A. So it's gonna be like up 2, down to where it's on the second, and then high E on the third. And sometimes he plays it with octaves, so you can take your ring off. So instead of this, you can have it. It's all about preference. It pretty much sounds exactly the same, but it's just, like I said, he changes it every time he plays it, so it's just all about what you're gonna do. But those are the chords, so. And then another thing you can do if you would like also, during the chorus, it's the same thing. It's gonna be, but instead of going to the E up here, you can play it with your pointer on the A, you can just play it up more. So instead of going here, you go up here to where it's on the 10th. So it doesn't matter, it's all by preference, but that's pretty much it. So all together, I'll run through that really quickly. It should sound something like this. Yeah, there you have it. That is basically how you play Adam's Song by Blink-182. Once again, thank you guys for sticking around and watching. And as always, I'll see you next week.
29-year-old David Bowden, or as he's more known as, Pink Sweats, released a new album on February 12th titled Pink Planet. Bowden has been releasing music from 2018, and this is his first official album. Originally from West Philadelphia, Bowden now resides in Nashville. Although his connection with Philadelphia is still strong, and over the past year, he has donated over $30,000 to homeless shelters in Philly. Recognizing that times are tough, whether during a pandemic or not, Bowden wanted the message for Pink Planet to be love regardless of age, sexuality, background, gender, etc. "I'm making this world for people who don't fit in on Earth," he told MTV in an interview. Give this album a listen, and let us know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't heard yet, Rebecca Black has released a remix of her 2011 song, Friday. On Wednesday, February 10th, Rebecca released a new and improved version of Friday. And yes, I did say it was released on a Wednesday. This new rendition of Friday features artists such as Dorian Electra, Big Frida, and 303. Let's just say there's no lack of 2011 YouTube meme references, bright colors, and synthy vocals. The music video for this remix has over 2 million views already. The question is the remix better or worse than the original? Rebecca Black has actually been releasing music for some time. Quite unlike the genre of this remix, she typically goes for a more indie pop vibe in songs like Girlfriend and Do You? What do you guys think of the new version of Friday? Do you prefer the original or the remix? Let us know on our social media at Indie Rockers Ball or in the comments below.
You know, I never thought I would hear the song Friday again. What a throwback.
I must say, I said earlier that if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but this is ridiculous.
I guess we'll just have to listen to it ourselves and see what it's like.
I'm kind of excited for the meme references personally. The remix could be better than the original.
We can only hope.
Hey everyone, I'm Dante.
I'm Alexa.
And I'm Ian.
And today we're going to be reacting to Rebecca Black's Friday remix.
I'm already scared.
Damn, flossing already. I mean,
Alright.
At least they have a strobe warning this time. This is already a fever dream.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot more artistic
Yeah,
than
it's,
the original. A lot more colorful.
Yeah, psychedelic in color.
Heck yeah, 2009 memes.
Oh my god.
Rage comics.
Yeah, the classic.
A lot of Rage comics.
Yeah.
Turn the rage. The fisheye lens.
Oh my god.
A lot more provocative.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
She's just strutting her stuff all over her fancy car. Now that she can actually drive it.
We
Oh
got
my
Dorian.
They have a British person now.
This is like Fast and Furious.
Unlike the original, she has no passengers this time. Oh, no, she does.
Nope, she's gotta have the memes in there.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't think that's how you drive.
She ran somebody
It's
over.
not safe.
Ew.
Another car. She's
a
flying.
She is
car.
She's in
levitating.
DeLorean.
Wow, the man on the moon.
Why is this-
Okay. Okay. She's launching a nuke at somebody.
She started World War III.
She's gonna blow up the moon. She blew up the moon.
Good freedom.
This is so chaotic.
Is that Tracy Morgan?
No, it's
I have no idea.
Yes, I think that's true. Is that the same producer from like the
no,
original?
that's Big Freedom.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
It's unrecognizable from the
wild.
original. It's
Yeah.
completely
She stole
unrecognizable.
Ron
Literally.
Weasley's car. Well, people are just, wow.
They're just flying across the entire country.
Bringing love and joy to everyone with stock video assets. Friday.
So you know, like when you take a lot of Benadryl at night, a little more than what you're supposed to, and you have the crazy dreams during this. Yeah.
Oh no, not
It was
corn-
essentially
cornbread.
just
Yeah, that's what it
long
was.
fever dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's much improvement on the original.
I don't know. I don't know. The bar was so low to begin with that it really wasn't hard to surpass it, but somehow she lowered it. that was bad.
I also kind of think she made it to make fun of her first video almost, because I feel like everybody started turning her video into one big joke before, so now she's using this video as purely just a big meme for everybody to make.
But it can be a meme, but it's bad.
It's a mess. Nothing about it is cohesive. It makes no
not even the
sense.
slightest. No. The first one sounds better too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like the high
I
pitch
wouldn't
the
say
entire
that.
time.
I like this one better.
I don't
That
know.
little crazy frog talking all day. Yeah, no bueno. No,
Yeah, that's no bueno for me, honestly.
no. What do you think?
I like it.
Why do you like it?
I think it's actually has like artistic intent to it and not just like
Sadist.
not just
Like torturing yourself.
Thank you all for viewing. See you all next time.
Dodie is back, having announced that she is finally releasing her debut full-length album at the end of this month, titled Build a Problem. She wrote most of the songs on the album over the past 2 years. Dodie says, quote, "I think I was going through a crisis, actually. I was very unsure of who I was, and I was trying to figure it out through music. So I think it's quite an unstable album, but it's definitely honest. I'd like people to come away from this album knowing what I can do," end quote. The album was preceded by the release of the single Hate Myself on January 12, 2021. Dodie says, "The song is an inner monologue of someone who seems to find themselves in relationships of any kind with people who deal with their feelings internally, unfortunately resulting in assuming the issue is with them." Released that same day was the music video for Hate Myself, directed by Paul. The video is at once humorous and delicately atmospheric, depicting Dodie training tirelessly to become the postwoman for a sleepy little town by the English seaside. It's kind of hard to believe that Build a Problem will be Dodie's debut full-length album, being that she's been writing and releasing music for years. Having gotten her start on YouTube back in 2011, she's made a name for herself as a musician and creator of charmingly honest and down-to-earth videos, amassing millions of fans worldwide. Since 2016, she's released 3 EPs, gone on world tours, headlined and sold out London's Roundhouse, as well as Hollywood Palladium and New York's Terminal 5. And that's not even to mention her slew of singles and the many songs she's written and released on her YouTube channel that have never been professionally recorded. We know that this upcoming album, which is much anticipated amongst fans, will also include the track Cool Girl, which was released as a single back in November of 2020, as well as another titled Rainbow, which was released alongside Hate Myself in January. The full album isn't set to drop until March 26th, but you can count on the fact I'll be right back here with a review as soon as it does.
Pokemon fans have something big to look forward to later this year, Pokemon 25, the album. This fall, Capitol Records will be working with 11 different Universal Music Group artists to create an album to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Pokemon Day. Some feature names released thus far on P25 are Post Malone, Katy Perry, and J Balvin. The P25 album is looking to feature newly written songs, covers relevant to the Pokemon fanbase and industry, and music that matches the joy and playfulness of the brand. After announcing J Balvin's addition to the album, he said, "It's going to catch everybody's ear. It's easy to make a Pokemon song if you just want that fan base, but we're not closed-minded. We want everyone to vibe with Pokemon." We're excited to see how this new addition to the Pokemon brand will grow its fan base and how it'll make its impact in the ever-changing music industry. Of all the things 2021 could bring us, a Pokemon album? Really?
Hey, crazier things have happened. Seriously though, I think that this is going to be an interesting project to see in the end.
Yeah, I guess so. It must be boring creating the same game over and over for 25 years. Gotta diversify your brand.
Did you just insult Pokemon?
Maybe.
Well, let's hope that they don't include any diss tracks on the album. Well, rockers, this episode was interesting to say the least.
That's for sure. It was so fun hosting with you again.
I was just about to say the same thing. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Without a doubt. Make sure you follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube to rewatch all of our episodes from our past seasons.
Until next time, rockers, see ya.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
English.
I forgot how to say it already.
Me in the head.
In the head?
Yeah. That's gonna make the bloopers next week. Frick! That was going so well.
That was Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I didn't know that I was supposed to say that.
Yo, a Pokemon album? What the fuck? That's kind of sick.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realize I was supposed to say the, Jesus.
That was awesome.
Poopy. Been professional.
20. Of all the things 21 could bring us.
Bowden now residates. He residates. I say. When you residate. I was just about to say the same thing. We will have to do it again.
We will have
another
to.
Time.
Absolutely.
I was just about to say, Jess. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Oh.